I gotta save the game.
Save that bitch.
Manco's First Love. What the hell's a Manco?
That reminds me of Team Fortress 2.
What a nice day. Summer's in full swing.
Yeah, we can do another chapter.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because we haven't gone through that last chapter for 2 days if we stopped.
Oh.
Are you kidding me? It's so hot. I'm starting to see mirages in the road.
Were they on summer break or something?
Yeah. I wiped my sweat off the face as we trudged down the street, fully exposed to the death ray called sunlight.
That is me during the summer.
That is a fucking mood.
And that is so me during the summer. It's like, that's why I hate fucking going outside at times. Like, Jesus.
You see, back when I was in high school, I was exposed to the sunlight so much because I was in marching band. Now I'm fucking neon white.
Yeah, a story time. Speaking of marching band, we actually made news. My town did. We made news. It was. I think it was almost like 5-7 years ago.
What?
It was almost 100 degrees on our old homestay.
Ugh.
With humidity, along with 100 degrees. And each year we have a marching band from Londonderry High School. We pay them to come in. I felt so bad, and I kind of laughed at the same time. They passed out by the town dump.
Oof.
I know it's bad to laugh at, but that's at the town dump is where they all stop.
Yeah, you just see them marching, and then you see one of them goes down. Tuba players down! Tuba down!
No, they passed out on people's lawns across the street. They passed out on the dump parking lot. It was hot.
You just hear the last trombone player just fall to his teeth going, wah, 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 just fall down.
Well, now, when even last year it was like 7 degrees out, they're all wearing, not heavy clothes. They were saying wearing, the school T-shirt, shorts.
They're not wearing their fucking same material as jean uniform.
No, ever since the year they haven't done it since.
Good, because I know that fucking.
Because
it's fucking awful.
They got heat exhaustion. It was the school's fault.
Yeah, well, I mean. Yeah, I know what I mean. The uniforms are made. I was told that they're made out of the same materials that jeans are made out of, denim.
Denim.
Yeah, denim, but it's the fucking uniforms are just heat traps. And half the time they were shit in the winter too because they didn't do jack shit.
Well, isn't it kind of ironic that they passed out by the dump? That's what the first thing my dad said. He didn't look at the safety. The kids were passing out on the lawns of people's property, and he said, "Is the dump that bad?"
Yeah. And the fucking tuba player gets a whiff of the dump. Oh, it just falls over with a big old bass tone.
Yeah, because in our town, they start on a street near the gas station where my sister works at, near that street. And they loop down by the church and the elementary school, loop around down my town, because it starts in Allenstown. I'm in Pembroke. And they loop down Main Street in my town, then take a loop up by the dump, and then loop all the way back up the street.
Yeah.
They passed out by the dump.
Yeah.
They made it halfway.
Nice. I already read that line.
I know.
Okay, I was wanting to make sure. It's another day away from the school, and as with any weekend day, the whole town is packed with pedestrians. The town as a whole is still a peaceful place, so life here remains pretty easy. But still, it's hard to appreciate the weather when there's just so much people around.
That just adds to the spirit of the town, I think, and I like that. Don't you think this is better if the streets were completely devoid of life? Maybe.
I'm not gay, but $5 is $5 to play here. I don't.
That's a quick answer, no hesitation, huh? Yeah, here we are, arm in arm, despite the heat. Go to the beach. It's right there.
Yeah, just runs over and like that one fucking golfing.
He eats himself into the ocean.
Have you seen the one mini golf vine
Where
the guy
he misses and he jumps in the water.
Yeah, he jumps in the water.
Yeah.
He like holds his ass and just falls in the water. Yeah, Rin does that. She holds up our hand, which have been locked together since we left the dorm. That's another matter entirely.
What a picky boyfriend you are.
She blushes and smiles despite the complaint, leaving our arms swaying together as we walk. Yes, it's hot, but the addition of my girlfriend's body heat to the mix doesn't count as part of the problem. Call it the music of love, I guess. That's what it does, and that works for me.
We're not that far from where we're going anyway, so no worries.
Are they going to the pet shop?
No, they're going to the hardware store.
But that doesn't make that. There's nothing there for them.
Yeah, you can get a hose instead. Doesn't that count?
A hose?
Oh.
A hose is not a leash, my good sir.
If you tie it around, it can work.
That's a very ineffective leash. It'd be funny if they went to the pet store.
And nobody ever goes there, so you think better once we get there.
Oh, really? You haven't told me where you haven't told me where we're heading.
Yeah, it's a little place where people on this side hardly know about.
Ah.
And I'm particularly fond of it myself, so...
Oh, what's with that?
I thought it'd be a perfect date spot for us. Oh, the pet store, Jesus Christ.
No, I don't know if it's the pet store, but those faces still. She pulls on my arm and draws her shoulders ever so closer. Still blushing, and smiling. My text is glitching. She's usually so cool and collected in the public when she's with me, which she's always so adorable. For once, that actually fucking worked. Holy shit! I'm already at maximum heat out here, but seeing Mel act this way makes my temperature rise.
Holy shit!
Holy shit! Well, if it's a great place, why are we wasting our time walking at this pace? Let's hurry up there. If nobody else is there, we can do all the fooling around we want. Oh, is that what you were hoping to do in the first place? I peer at Mel teasingly.
Jerk. I do want to, but that's not the only reason. She's like, no. She's like, you asshole.
She wraps her arms around my elbow again. Wow, Mel, you're freaking adorable. I can't wait. Hey, you're making me want to do it right here. I'm gonna rub your head.
Well, that's not fair. I mean, I don't mind it, but don't. Wow, couples like this have been showing up around here more and more lately. They can go die for all I care.
Motherfucker.
I wish they'd be more considerate of us girls who come here together because we don't have boyfriends. Yeah, they can go die.
Fucking hell. Oh, Mel, my adorable sweet Mel.
Come on! Where do you think you're touching? Seriously, cut that out.
The heat of the summer is nothing compared to the heat of the love between us, so to speak.
I think she likes it.
Yeah, she liked it.
She's just ruffling her hair. Oh, that's a nice place.
Wow, I didn't know there was anything like this in town. My nose is filled with a sweet sense of nature. The path is immaculately patterned with tiles. Oh, it's like a greenhouse or something.
Oh, it's gonna be fucking hot in there.
Sunlight blankets the area. Or it's like an eco dome or something. I don't know. Everywhere I turn, vibrant green fills my vision.
I can barely see that text. It's not good right there. And it's not good there either.
Well, at least I can see it. Our destination, it would appear to be, is a botanical garden.
Okay.
What?
I heard you go bah for something. I was like, bah.
Bad.
Great spot, huh? It's indoors, so the elements don't affect anything here. And it's climate controlled to boot. And even the humidity is tailored to the plant's needs. So it doesn't get muggy in here. And with hardly anyone ever coming here, it's really quiet. It's a great place to just chill.
Mel closes her eyes in a serene bliss. Yeah. As she says, there are no other guests here besides us. It's almost as if we have the whole garden reserved to ourselves. I have to wonder if they're making enough money to keep this place afloat if nobody ever comes here.
Oh, this isn't the main business. The owner says she runs the place as a hobby of hers, so upkeep isn't a problem. When you got enough money to fucking build a dome.
And call it a fucking hobby. A hobby, is it? I find it hard to imagine owning and maintaining a whole garden complex being on the same level as my interest in cooking. I have to wonder if Mel's household is actually pretty well off.
If she's well off, stick to it. Well, they're in the pharmacy business, so it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Pharmaceutical can make you a damn good amount of money.
Hell yeah. Being a pharmacist has to be lucrative, whichever world they do it in. I suppose that would be another trait of both worlds having in common. Have to say though, I didn't expect a botanical garden to be a favorite place of yours for killing time. You said yourself that you enjoy moving your body more than studying and the like. You always seem more of an outdoorsy girl to me, honestly.
I do like those kind of things, but I like calm, quiet places just as much. You know perfectly well how much I enjoy just staring out at the sky in my room with a cup of tea in hand.
My memory of seeing her after I woke up from her cold treatment flashes into my mind. She has a point. That's exactly what she's doing when I saw her that evening. Picturesque doesn't begin to describe that scene.
And now that we're here...
Oh. Mel steps forward and presses her body against mine. She looks up, revealing her once again reddened face.
Nobody's here to see us fool around. Nobody's here to see us fool around like we were a few minutes ago. I was kind of left hanging halfway through. Ran. Oh my, Mel-chan. I guess you were at age now, Cock blocked.
Cock block.
I better start taking pictures to send to my sister. They don't take peeping shots of us. And whatever you do, don't ever send those pictures to my mom.
Mel turns and speaks.
Miyabi, he has to meet your parents eventually.
Yeah. The lady is wearing a plain white t-shirt with a pair of stereotypical denim overalls.
Speaking of denim.
The lady emerges from the bushes, revealing weathered hands caked with dirt and a winning smile.
Who would have thought? Mel-chan going to study abroad in the human world and snagging a boyfriend. Makes me wonder what exactly you came here to study in the first place.
I really didn't want to be seen, especially not by someone that's so talkative. She might be an acquaintance of Mel's, but that attitude still irritates me. We get enough of that kind at the dorm already.
This is my aunt. I'm sorry she gets on your nerves. That's her aunt.
Oh. Too bad she doesn't... wait, she's your aunt?
What were you saying?
It's too bad she doesn't get her own art.
Who's getting on your nerves now? Shouldn't you be saying that to the woman who gave you a free passage here for your date? She threw that card.
Yeah. Oh, well, in that case, I should thank you. Hey, with her demeanor, I can't really think of any other response on the spot. I've been caught off guard by meeting one of Mel's relatives out of nowhere. Though she's using the name Mel, I guess I should have realized that she's a part of the family. Does that mean she's a witch too?
Yeah, she can be a nature one.
Yeah, druid, so to speak. She looks like a pretty older woman, as far as I can tell.
Do not judge a book by its cover, Ren. Do not say that out loud.
Look at Renka. She's probably an old bitch, but she's as young even as a fucking fox. Though on that note, I can see some family resemblance now. Are all women of the witches familiar this naturally attractive?
Jesus Christ, Ren.
Yeah, if only we had visuals of her, that'd be amazing.
That'd be nice.
I steal an occasional glance in her direction as the conversation continues.
I was wondering why you were asking me for flowers before. But now I see you want to give your boyfriend here a present. That's not it. It wasn't a present or anything. Oh, no need to deny it. I'm just glad that all my efforts to find them won't go to waste. I haven't done any root separation for them yet, so it'll take a while. But I won't get in your kid's way. Just try to avoid pollinating yourselves while you play.
Oh, there's no fucking in the garden, sadly. Mel's aunt leaves those as her parting words, and she turns to us and disappears somewhere deeper into the garden. Mel heaves a heavy sigh of exasperation. I don't go pollinating my garden, okay? It isn't good for the plants.
Sorry, Ren. My aunt's been providing for me where I need it while I'm living here. I'd want to introduce you to her under better circumstances, but...
She looks down in a mix of shame and disappointment. So that's it. Her aunt has basically been acting as her guardian of sorts. I think that's fine. Hey, they seem to get along well enough. I'm sorry I wasn't able to make a better first impression.
Well, that's no surprise. She just shows up out of nowhere like that. Well, it looks like the flowers will take more time at any rate. So why don't we just leave that awkwardness behind and get back to fooling around? No pollinating.
Fooling around, but not pollinating. Oh, just like that?
What else should we do? We came all the way out here for a good date. We might as well enjoy it however we can, of course. There's a place where we can sit over there. Let's go. Come on.
Another perk of my girlfriend, she can quickly turn positive at will.